Hi. In this video, we will learn about the unique function in Excel.
We can use the unique function to extract values from a range. The syntax is unique array. The array is basically the range from which we want to extract two unique values. The by-column argument means whether we want to extract from a column or a row. And by row is the default value, and by column is the other value. The final argument exactly once means whether we want to extract values that occur only once or whether we want all unique values. The all unique values is the default value. When we are looking for all unique values, we say we are looking for distinct values. Let's look at the function in action. So here we got a list of countries with duplicates, and we want to find a unique list of countries out of this list. So we can write the function here equals unique, and we just give the range like this. And here we are not going to use the optional arguments. We can close the bracket, press enter. And here we got a unique list of the countries. So there are no duplicates here. So it's a unique list of countries. We can use the unique function in array form as well. For example, we can use unique function using arrays like this. We type equals unique, and we can give different values within double quotations as an array. So I need to start with a curly bracket since I'm giving an array. And within double quotations, I will type the first item A. And to indicate that the data is in rows, I will put a semicolon to separate. And I will have B, semicolon, then C, semicolon, then again I will have A, semicolon, and finally a B. And I will close the curly bracket and close the bracket and press enter. So I got a unique list of letters A, B, C. So out of this, only A, B, and C are unique. So I got the unique list. So I can use a similar syntax to get a unique list of numbers. So I will just copy this and paste the formula over here. And here I will use a number sequence instead of the letters. So I don't need to have the double quotation. I will give 100 as the first number. Then I will give 50. Then 100 again. Then 200. And finally another 100. And press enter. So out of this list, I got 100, 50, and 200 as the unique numbers. So by default, the unique function will extract values in rows using that semicolon syntax as we have done here. And also if I use unique function here and give this data in rows and close bracket and press enter, I again get A, B, C as the unique values. If the data is not as rows like this, but in columns, then unique will not handle the values since they are organized as columns. Or in this case, we say we are using the comma separator. So here we use the semicolon when we have rows, And the comma separator means the data is in columns. So let me give an example. So here, if I use the unique function like this, so this data is in columns. So I have selected it like that. And if I press enter, see, the unique function doesn't return only the unique values. It's basically returning everything. So that is because it doesn't work when it's in column form. I need to do a change to the function. So I will also show you if I type in the values like this. So I will just copy from here. And paste it over here. And see, when I even give the function in the array form separated by commas, it doesn't still give unique values. It's showing all the values. So it doesn't work when the data is in column form. So for it to work, I need to change the by column argument to true or 1. Then it will work. So let's try the formula using data that is given as columns equals unique and I will select this data and I will put a comma, and for by call I will change it to true and press close the bracket, press enter. Now I got a unique list. So that's because I have given true as the by call argument. Here also in this function over here, if I give the by call argument, I will put a comma and change it to true and press enter. Now I got the unique results ABC. The unique function has an optional argument called exactly once that basically controls how it deals with repeating values. So the default form of the function is false, which means it will extract unique values regardless of how many times it appears in the source data. If you want to find values that exactly occur only once, you have to set the exactly value argument to true or 1. So let's look at how we can do that. So equals, we'll write the formula, unique, and I will select the country range. So here I want unique rows. So I will select that. And then for exactly once, I will select true. And close bracket, press enter. So I got United Kingdom and United States, which occur only once. Well, here's one United Kingdom and one United States. Well, let's look at extracting distinct values or values that occur more than once. I can just write unique and give the array. And I want to go return values by rows. And I want distinct values. And I got this distinct value list. So by default, actually, we have false. The by call is false and exactly once as false. So I need not give these two arguments at all. I can leave that blank and still I will get the distinct list. You can return multiple columns using unique function as well. So if I want to get the regions and the sales values also, I can use the function this way, unique. And for the array, I'll give the whole range. And I will say return unique rows and return every distinct item. I got the region and the sales as well. Since there are multiple records of the same name appearing here, we will only get the first record. For example, Alice East 26 is the first record. And for Grace, North 172 is the first record. So records after the first one are ignored and not shown over here. Again, for Emma, North 151. So Emma's first occurrence is this one that's shown there. And for Sophia, the first occurrence is this. So only out of the multiple records, only the first record for each name is shown in this list. So here we got some values by columns. Let's see how we can get the unique values by column. Equals unique. And I just select the columns like this. And I need to make this true to return unique columns. So here we got a company that sells 8 packs of products with different color combinations. Here I have highlighted packs which have similar color combinations, like pack 1 and pack 5. They have the same color combinations. And pack 2 and pack 7, they also have the same color combination. So let's try to find the unique packs or exactly ones packs in this set of packs. So we can write the function equals unique. I will give the whole range like this as the array. And now I want to go by column. So I will select true. And then I want to find the exactly ones. So I select this and press enter. So we have 4 packs which occur exactly once. So there is these 2, there are 2 that are duplicated. So total of 8. So there should be 4 exactly once packs. So that's what we got over here. So we have this first one is basically the pack number 3. And then blue, white, yellow, that is pack number 4. And then we got white, brown, red, orange. So that's pack number 6. And the last one is pack number 8. So they only occur once. Pack 1, 2, and 5 and 7 are duplicated. So let's try to find the distinct packs. So here we write the function equals unique. Select the whole range. Again, we need to go by unique columns. And then I want to get the distinct items. So I select false, close the bracket and press enter. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 6 distinct packs. So there's altogether 8. 2 are duplicated twice and twice. So that leaves 6 distinct packs. So those are displayed over here. So if you take this red, blue, green, yellow, orange, and white, the first one, it's only indicated once. And we have no duplicates of that. And then the pack 2, blue, green, red, purple, that is also indicated only once. And so there are 6 distinct packs. When we want to extract unique values that meet specific criteria, we can use the unique function together with the filter function. So here we got some names, products, and the regions, and this is the sales report. And let's say we want to find the people who sold in the north region. So here we can use a filter function to do that. So I will type equals filter, and I will just select the name range because I just need the name. And then for include, I will use region range equals the north. And I will close bracket and press enter. Now I have a list of the salespeople in the north region. As you can see, there are duplicates of some names like Grace, like Chloe. So to get a unique list, we can use the unique function and then wrap the filter function inside the unique function. So we can do it like this. So I will start with the unique function. And for the array, I will give a filter function. So this array is returned. So I will type the filter function inside the unique function. So I will do the same thing I did earlier. So name is the array and region should be equal to north. So I close the bracket for the filter function and close another bracket for the unique function, press enter. And I have now got a unique list of names. Now if I want to get this name sorted in ascending or descending order, I can use the sort function as well. So what I will do is I will just copy this function and here I will start with the sort function. And inside the sort function, I will give the unique and the filter function, which I used earlier to get the unique names list. And then for the sort index, I will use 1. And for the sort order, I will use 1 for ascending order. And I will close the bracket and press enter. So now I got the name sorted in ascending order from C to S. So this is the function that I wrote. So it's using sort, unique, and then filter. We can create what's called dependent drop-downs using unique function and the filter function. So here we got some data for employees. We got the name, the department, and their salary. And I want to filter it by department and by name and get a report with the same headings like this. So for the department drop-down, I can create a unique list of the departments. So to do that, I can use the unique function over here. So I will type unique. And I will select the department list and press enter. So here I got a list of unique departments. I will now create a drop down using this unique list given over here. So I will go to the data tab and select data validation, and I will say I want to use a list. And for the source, I will select from here and give this cell over here. And then to give the whole list over here, I will use the hash operator like this. So the hash operator will make this list dynamic, and I will say OK. And now I got a list of unique departments over here from which I can select. Now under name, I want to create again a drop-down list, but that needs to be dependent on the department I have selected over here. For example, if I selected HR, only the employees whose names are in HR should be given in the drop-down list. So we call it a dependent list. So I can use the filter function first to create a list of names here. So let's use the filter function to create list equals filter. And I want to filter the names. And I want to include only names that related to this department, which is given over here. So I will select departments like this and type the criteria should be equal to this set. Then I will close the bracket and press enter. So I see now for HR, we got Alice and James. So HR only has Alice and James. So if I change this now to IT, for example, I get Emma and then Olivia on the list. So this list is basically dynamic, and it depends on what department I select over here. So let's create a drop down over here that links to this data over here. So again, I will come here, data validation, and I will select list. And for the source, I will select this first cell and come back, and I will put the hash operator so that the list is dynamic, and click OK. Now if I click here, I see for IT, I only get Emma and Olivia. So I can select from that. So if I select HR, I will get only Alice and James. So this name drop down is now dependent on the department drop down. Now I will use the filter function to get the report over here. So I'll type equals filter, and I need the whole range as the array, comma, and I will have the two criteria for the include function. And the first criteria is the department should be equal to HR. So I will select department range equals HR, and I will close the bracket. Now I will use the Boolean algebra method we use for the AND condition. So asterisk or multiply, and I will give the other criteria, that is name should be equal to Alice. So I will select name range equals Alice, and close the bracket, and we'll put a comma, and if empty, I will give a message no record. And finally close the final bracket and press send. So I have Alice Johnson's details over here. So from here, if I change to IT and maybe I select Emma, so it updates according to the dynamic drop downs. So that's how you can create dependent drop downs using the unique function and the filter function.
Thanks for watching.